4 overall in meets so far this year. We'll take a look at more of the information here on both these teams as we get set to go here for our first event, which is the women's 200-yard medley relay. And we're underway here at Williams College, and Williams for you. Williams in the even lanes and Springfield in the odd lanes. Williams in lane number 2. Allie Eward is the starter here for Williams. Springfield has Emma Baumhauer. Williams in lane number 4. That is Alden White. Springfield lane 5 with Carolyn Moy is the swimmer in there for the Ephs here in that 6th lane. Second place right now, Williams in lane number 4. That is Charlotte Wishnack. As now the 3rd leg in here in the 200-yard medley relay. And again, Williams leads the way here, and that is Amy Zhao. Women's 200-yard medley relay, followed by the men's 200 medley relay, then our longest event of the day, which will be the women's and men's 1,000-yard freestyle. Now the anchor leg into the pool here for the 200 medley here in the number 2 spot. And Williams in the number 3 spot as well, lane number 2. It is Liz Ramoy. And that's how we'll end up. And it will be Williams taking the top 3 spots. Springfield in lane number 5 will take the number 4 position there with Kay Shen, who is running. And Williams in lane 2 takes 3rd. Time for the winning team, 148.56. Williams is lane 4 team at 150.19. And 3rd place in lane 2, 150.19.5 points last season. As we're set to go here for the men's 200-yard medley relay. Again, Williams in the even lanes and Springfield in the odd lanes. Williams starting off with Colin Cavanaugh. Lane number 2, Springfield with Jordan McMillan. Williams in lane number 4, Charlie Vency. Springfield lane 5, it is Jonathan Chan. Lane number 6, it is Gabriel Lee for Williams. Lane number 7, Springfield's John Sherlock. And Williams in lane number 8, it is Aiden Lee. First leg here, the 200-yard medley relay. Glad you could join us here on NSN, the Northeast Sports Network. As leading the way on the backstroke, it is lane number 4 over in lane number 8. He is vying for that number 3 position, but battling it out with Springfield, who's in lane 5. And that is Viet An Liagan. Williams still has the edge here in lane number 4 and a decent edge right now. Look at the 200 medley relay. Lane number 6, it is Noah Labich. And now the anchor leg hits the pool here. Williams with Theo Randall. Evan Whitworth in lane number 6 here for Williams in that number 2 spot. Good battle, though, here for Williams' Jack Marquardt, as he looks to maybe take that number 3 position. Williams also in the running with Sam Reynoso Williams. But it will be lane number 4, team of Vency, Grover, Heritage, and Randall. And a time of 136.84. 3rd place goes to Williams' Relay C team in lane number 2 with a time of 137.45. So good start here for the Ephs on both sides. Here for the women's 200 medley relay, taking the top 3 spots. John Lawrence, Jeff Basilio doing the producing and camera work here today, and we've got a nice packed crowd here at Samuelson Muir Pool. And set to go for the women's 1,000-yard freestyle. It is Carter Roebuck from Williams College. Lane number 3, it is Paige Levine from Springfield. Lily Codd in lane number 4. Out of Williams College, Emma Savoy from Springfield is in lane 5. Lane number 6 is Frances Hayward from Williams. Amherst, who broke up a string of Williams titles back in 2013, and then Tufts winning the last 2. Ephs women did a fantastic job, too, at the NCAA championships down in Indianapolis. Robbins just behind at 235.29. Don't have any splits up here on the scoreboard here. Maybe that'll change, but at this point we can give you some overall times. The 3 spot, 5:25.63 is her latest time. And Frances Hayward is in the number 4 spot for Williams. So the Ephs Right now in the top 4 spots. Springfield, lane number 5, is right now in the number 5 time of 10:16.80. Also finished 6th in the 16:50. So we're up to lap number 25 here. Lily Codd in lane number 4 continues to lead the way. Time of 6:18.87 for Lily. Emma Savoy in lane number 5 for Springfield, just touching up 7:19.55 is her latest time. She's on lap number 20. Ephs head coach Steve Custer, now in his 25th year, graduate from the University of Pennsylvania. Here's the bell here for Lily Codd on the final lap. Allie Clark in her 6th, Wesleyan University graduate back in 2019. Final stretch here for Lily Codd from Williams. And Lily Codd will touch up with a time of 10:35.21 to take the top spot here in the 10:35.21 to take the top spot here in the 1,000. Clementine Robbins over in lane number 8 will take second, a time of 10:46.84. And a third for 6. So the Ephs taking the top 4 spots. Another lap to go here for Paige Levine in lane number 3 here for Springfield. Lane number 5 and Emma Savoy from the Pride will take a time of 11:21.28 to take the number 5 spot. Started off their year with a loss to URI and also a loss to Coast Guard. Or actually, they beat Coast Guard, my apologies, 163-132. And touching up there is Paige Levine from Springfield with a time of 11:57. Here we go in lane number 2. It is Michael Ma from Williams. Lane number 3, it is William Lubas out of time in the 1,000 at 9:29.05. And Zach in his first year here at Williams College was the 2022 NESCAC champion in the 1,000 at his personal best of 9:33.38. And Michael Ma here in lane number 2 for Williams. Michael 2 years ago swimming for Manhasset Secondary School, where he was a finalist at the new 44 points at the new MAC Championships.
Next up we have Adelaide from Williams doing time 4:03B.
Springfield winning a new MAC Championship back in 2004-2005, which interrupted a string of 4 out of 5 by the U.S. Coast Guard here for Springfield.
Awards 4.5, 5.5.
And here is the bell for the final lap here for Michael Ma, lane number 2 here for Williams. Latest time at 9:26.90. And here comes Michael Ma here for the Williams College Ephs. And he will touch up with a first place finish with a time of 9:56.99 here for Ma. Second place finish goes in lane number 6 to Henry Campbell for Williams. Time of 10:01.25, and a third place finish in lane number 4 for Zach Holton. Time of 10:01.25, and a third place finish in lane number 4 for Zach Holton for Williams. Time of 10:05.63. Those are your top three finishers. Fourth place finish goes to Springfield in lane number 5 with Ryan Gould still going here for Springfield over in lane 7. Mason still out there along with William Lubis for Springfield.
Springfield doing dive 403C, inward 1.5 somersault tuck.
And underway in the women's 200-yard freestyle. Let's run down the participants. In lane number 1, it is Kipper Clearin from Williams in lane 4. Lane 5 is Natalie Chamberlain from Springfield. Lane number 6, it is Emma Dipner out of Williams, and Evelyn Clark from Springfield over in lane 7.
Doing dive 303B for Williams, doing dive 201B, back dive pike.
And Sophia Verclaren will take the top spot at 154.18. Field. And Sam Reynoso Williams from Williams is over in lane number 8. Set to go for event number 6, the men's 200-yard freestyle. And we're underway. From Duxbury High School in Duxbury, Mass. Not only a pretty good swimmer, but also a pretty good track and field athlete in his high school days. Right now, lane number 6 here for Williams. Kevin Whitworth has overtaken him to a champ in the 1,000. As a sophomore, he's from Ithaca, New York. Gabriel Lee will take the top time of 146.34. Give Williams yet another win here as his teammate. And Williams will also take the number 3 position with Carter Anderson with a time of 147.94. And Dan Backlund, the best Springfield athlete out there, 148.99. And he was in lane number 5. Lane number 2, it'll be Alden White from Williams. Madeline Semeco from Springfield, lane 3. Caitlin Murphy, Williams, lane 4. Carolyn Blank from Springfield, lane 5. Allie Eward in lane number 6 from Williams, lane 7.
Doing dive 104B, forward 2 somersault pike.
Caitlin Murphy and Irene Yang, the early leaders here, not by much, as Allie Eward also looking strong here in the first lap here, the 100 backstroke. Stretch here in the 100 backstroke. And she will touch up first with a time of 59 seconds here for Irene Yang. And Aiden Lee from Williams in lane number 6.
Next up, Gabe Swisher-Rosa from
And set to go here in the men's 100 backstroke.
211, back dive, 1/2 twist straight.
Oliver Shallett here in the lead here. First heat will feature lanes 3, 4, and 5. And here we go in heat number 1. Colin Cavanaugh from Williams in lane number 3. Lane number 2, Mason Green, also from Williams. And Dylan Aldana Taylor, also from Williams, in lane number 5. Edge run finalist at the YMCA National Long Course Championships in the 50-yard backstroke, had his best finished as a 5th place finisher. Colin having the distinction last year of beating a couple of school records in Westfield, New Jersey that dated back one to 1992, the other to 2010. His head coach Jeffrey Knight pretty proud of Colin Cavanaugh, and Cavanaugh will take the top spot here with a time of 1 minute, 0.70 seconds. For, again, the women's 100-yard freestyle. And here we go. Sarah Champagne from Springfield in lane number 1. Irene Yang from Williams, lane number 2. Dimter from Williams now starting to pour it on here. And it looks like lane 4 will take it here with Emma Dimter for the Ephs, taking the top time of 53.73.42. And Bernadette Ramoy from Williams takes third with a time of 55.23. And here's the men's 100 freestyle. William Lubis from Springfield, lane 1. Lane 2 is Theo Ram. Shala, two-time champ at the NESCACs last year, both in the individual medleys, 200 and 400, and he'll get the victory here in this one with a time of 46.99. And here we go, the women's 200-yard backstroke, event number 19 of the day. And we'll have lanes 1 through 7. We're supposed to have a lane 8 going too, but it looks like that will be vacant, so let's run them down here for you. Lane number 1 will be Lily Codd from Williams. Clementine Robbins in lane number 2, also for the Ephs. Allie Burnett from Springfield, lane 3. And Sophia Verclair in here, easily in the lead, over in lane number 4 here for the Ephs. And Sophia's time at 2:02.78. Colin Cavanaugh in lane number 6 for Williams, and Henry Campbell from Williams in lane number 8. And set to go in the men's 200-yard backstroke at the age of 5. It will be lane 6, Colin Cavanaugh, to take the top time of 1:56.41. Aiden Lee from Williams in lane 2 takes second at 116 total titles at the NCAAs and 93 on the individual side. And here we go here for the women's 200 breaststroke. Got Carter Roebuck from Williams in lane 2. Natalie Freefield lane 3. Amanda Wager, lane number 4, Williams. Carolyn Blank from Springfield, lane 5. And Charlotte Wishnack from Williams in lane 6. And Amanda Wager with a slight edge here for the Ephs in lane number 4. And last year at the NESCAC Championships, 3-time champ. And one of those was in this event, the 200 breaststroke, which is her senior year 4 years ago. And her teammate Charlotte Wishnack right now in the number 2 spot over in lane number 6. Also a 2-time finalist at the NESCACs last year, one of those in the 200 breaststroke where she finished 4th. Her teammate Amanda Wager will take the top spot with a time of 2:19.19 in this event. 19 in this event. And second place again will be Charlotte Wishnack with a time of 2:23.25. And third place goes in lane number 2 to Carter Roebuck from Williams, time of 2:24.82. Ephs in the even lanes, Springfield in the odd lanes. And here we go, Cole Mason in lane number 2 from Williams. Lane number 3 is John, and Nathaniel Tungle from Williams is over in lane 8. Lane 4 with the edge right now, Jacob Grover here for the Ephs. And just behind him in lane number 2, it is Cole Mason, also for Williams. Jacob, one of the senior captains. He's out of Byron Center, Michigan. Champion in this event at the NESCACs last year with a time of 1:57.22. Also went on to take a third place finish at the NCAA. But it will be in lane number 4, Jacob Grover, to take the top time of 2:10.14. And give the Ephs another win as for Williams with a time of 2:16.97. So we'll move on to our second longest event of the day, the women's and men's 500. Williams, this is the 5th meet of the season for Springfield. Traditional matchup here for Williams in their first of the season. Every other year, traveling to Springfield, this year here at Williams. So here we go, where she finished 16th in the 100 butterfly, and a 3-time finalist in all 3 butterfly events at the NESCACs. And finishing 3rd in both the 50 and the 100. Right now doing the 500 chips. So Schulman first here, lane 4, Williams, Bushway. And the bell coming up here for the final lap here for Emma Schulman in lane 4 here for the Ephs. Final few meters here for Emma Schulman. And Schulman will touch up with a time of 5:14.70 and take the top spot here for the Ephs. And also touching up in lane number 6, Lily Bushway. At her time, it's 5:22.86. Top Springfield performer will be Elizabeth Athenas for the Pride, at a time of 5:34.88 over in lane number. Lanes 1 through 8 going, and here are the participants. In lane number 1, it is Michael Ma from Williams. Williams also in lane 2 with Zach Holton. Xavier Villanueva from Springfield, lane 3. Ryan Nunez from Nunez taking the top spot earlier today in the men's 200-yard butterfly. Nunez first, Harrison Williams in the number 2 spot. Third right now looks to be Zach Holton here for the Ephs. Time finalist at the NESCAC Championships. Best finish came in the 200 freestyle where he finished 4th, and a 7th place finish in the 200 individual medley. Harrison taking part in the match at Springfield, upping almost 9 seconds off his top time of the season in this event as he headed to the state championships, which happened at the Nassau County Aquatic Center in East Meadow. And he's over in lane number 8 here. Ryan Nunez continues to have the edge here as we're up to lap number 15. And he will get the bell here for the final lap. Outstanding race for Ryan Nunez, and Ryan will take the top time of 4:46.54. Second place finish in lane number 8 for Harrison Williams for the Ephs at 4. Finish in lane number 8 for Harrison Williams for the Ephs at 4:52.47. Third place in lane number 1 for Michael Ma at a time of 4:53.80. And this one we will have lanes 3 through 7. And let's run down the competition. In lane number 3 it is Gerald Gutierrez. Lane number 3 it is Gerald Gutierrez from Springfield. Lane number 3 it is Aiden Lee from Williams. Lane number 5 it is Rocky Tang from Springfield. Lane number 6 Colin Kavanaugh from Williams. And in lane number 7, Brian Douglas. Aiden out of Scarsdale, New York. He's named to the USA Swimming 2022 Scholastic All-American Team. Aiden Lee in first place now. Colin Kavanaugh in the number 2 spot. And Springfield's Rocky Tang right now in the number 3 position. And right now he is in the number 2 spot. As Williams' Aiden Lee tries to hold on to the top finish here in the 200-yard individual medley. And looking good here down the stretch. Aiden Lee in lane number 4 here for Williams. And Tang just behind him at 2:03.82, and a third place finish in lane number 3 for Gerald Gutierrez. Time of 2:09.25. To round out the 200-yard IM. Our final events of the day. Lane number 1 will feature Faith Morrison in lane 1. Lane 2 will have Williams' Amy Zhao. Lane number 3, Springfield with Kay Shen. Lane number 4, it'll be Williams' Emma Dipner. Lane number 5 will be Springfield's Natalie Norbit. Lane number 6, it'll be first leg here of women's 200-yard freestyle relay. Right now the edge goes to Williams with Emma Dipner. And she will touch up, and Zora Voyevich will hit the pool here for the Ephs. Lane number 6 here for Williams. Second leg of that is Liz Ramoy. Williams in lane 4. Zora Voyevich now touches off to Sophia Vercleren. Field, Natalie Chamberlain. But here is Sophia Vercleren here for Williams. And now Samantha Kilcoyne, the anchor, will hit the pool here for Williams in lane 4. Lane 6, it'll be Bernadette Ramoy taking to the pool. Here is Samantha Kilcoyne here for the Williams College Ephs in lane 4. And Kilcoyne will touch up with the top time. So that team of Dipner, Vercleren, Voyevich, and Kilcoyne. And set to go for our final event of the day here between Springfield and Williams. And here we go in lane number 2, Williams with Mason Green to start things off. Lane number 3, Springfield, it is it. Lane number 4, Williams, Oliver Shallett. Lane number 5, Springfield, Dan Backlund. Williams, lane 6 with Harrison Williams. Lane 7, Springfield, Xavier Villanueva. Lane number 8, Williams is Sam Reynoso Williams as the second leg hits the pool. And Williams in the lead in lane number 4. This time it is Ryan Nunez who has had an outstanding first meet as a Williams College Ephs with a couple of individual wins. Nunez trying to be part of a win here in the 200 freestyle relay. This time Kevin Whitworth hits the pool here for the Ephs. Springfield, lane 5, it is Viet An Nguyen. Third leg getting set. Now Williams will send in Theo Randall in lane 6. Gabriel Lee. Those are your 1-2 right now. Lane 6 and lane 4. And lane 5, it is Jordan McMillan. Theo Randall chasing down, and he will touch up. Theo Randall chasing down, and he will touch up here. That was the fourth leg, my apologies. And that will give the Ephs another victory here in lane number 6. The team of Williams, Whitworth, Randall, and Heritage takes the top time of 1.